Hi, welcome to the Hinge.
This is the lounge.
This
is the lounge.
I'll be honest, I was in the shower about 15 minutes ago. Mark was like, "Oh, come round," and then so panic. We've got no table. No green
we've
screen.
lost the table. We've lost the legs of the table.
I smashed up the
table
parts of the table. So it's the Hinge. We're going to talk about stuff and things.
And all the things that Joe hates in the world.
Yeah.
But I'm going to remain really positive throughout the whole situation.
Going to start really positive.
You're going to start off positive.
So positive. It's going to be ridiculous. It's going to be through the roof. I also have got my glasses on, so it's all blur. I feel like I need to...
And I have got glasses on, even though I don't need them. Oh, wow. Oh, okay, yeah, this is a cool
this is
one.
pretty good. So
I'm very jealous about this.
So basically, you can't really see this because it's just like squirrels. It says, "Dear Joe, all the best," and then it says blah blah blah, and then it says Obi-Wan, 3 kisses. Basically,
and Joe's counted the kisses just like you would do on
You
fucking text messages back in the 2000s.
Yeah. So basically, Ewan McGregor went to my sister's cafe. My stepdad's partner.
I'd say step mum.
The step mum. She was working there, and basically they were like, "Oh, is that Ewan McGregor?" Because he has like a big beard. I think he was like quite. Because wintry, so he was like had a big hat on or whatever. So basically, most people didn't realise it was him straight away. So he sat there eating, and they're like, "Oh shit, it's Ewan McGregor." And then when he came over, she went when he was paying or something. She goes, "Can you just sign these 2 things?" So she signed this for me because she knows I'm a Star Wars fan. And she did one for Flynn and Harper and everything. But none of them knew who his wife. He was there with his wife and like 3 other people. And I was like, Ramona Flowers. I could have had 7 exes from Ramona Flowers for obviously Scott Pilgrim, but no one knew. But they said
who
nice
knew?
guy.
But yeah, and then so she's doing Harrison Dula. So let's just talk a little bit about Star Wars Celebration. Yeah. So let's talk about that. So you're not excited about Ahsoka, really?
No. I'm fine with Ahsoka.
Are you excited about it?
From the trailer, it's one of the.
Right. I asked if you were excited about it, Joe.
Look,
are you excited about it?
Going to be really quick about this. The Mandalorian, obviously, season 3 is not going great, and that's fine. Yeah. I think obviously because it's really obvious.
Season 1 and 2 was so good.
Season 1 and 2 are fantastic, and obviously Grogu became such a huge thing, and the audience, Disney probably thought we're going to have something maybe more teenage/older audience, and they realised a lot of them are small kids, which is fine. They're a business.
Yeah.
So this season felt like. Well, obviously they had to keep Grogu in and brought him back in Book of Boba Fett to waste no time. They didn't want any Grogu episodes.
Do you think that was it, or do you think it was just the fact that they just kind of like were like really pushed on what they needed to do for this?
I don't think they wanted a single episode of Mandalorian without Grogu in, pretty much. And I don't think they wanted to start season 3 not having that. That's why in the Book of Boba Fett they're like, right, let's reset everything.
But do you not think they could have just okay?
But in these new seasons, it's not like it's.
But they could have done like sort of little like flashbacks and go back and forth to what Grogu's doing and what Din's doing. Like, I don't know, they could have very easily done that. So they could have just had them.
It just seems
like a contractual thing.
Because when I saw the old sort of Lizzo and Jack Black, I was like, oh no, where's this going to go? And then I was watching, I was like, they were fine in that show because the show was turned into something that it completely wasn't. If you imagine those two sat in the bar on like the first episode when Mando walks in and kills that guy and chops that guy in half, they feel so out of place. But because this season is just like a completely different show,
it does.
I wasn't like, oh no, Jack Black. I was just like, yeah, what next? Like it didn't seem. And when that battle droid, the destroy, what do you know, the big battle? It's called battle droids, the bigger ones.
The super battle droids.
Yeah, it was just running like a bloke. It looked like the Hulk running.
It looked like a linebacker.
Yeah, and it was just too good because obviously those in the cartoons in the game.
How do you know that he kicked about 3 of those droids? And how was one of those droids one of the droids?
And I like the fact that droids hold little things in their pockets, like little cards for.
And then they just have them attached to each other.
But sorry,
little fridge magnets.
So Mandalorian, I'm not going to complain about it. If you haven't watched any of it, and I'm sure you have, I'd just stop at season 2 and then that's fine. I've got 2 great seasons, but from that...
See, I'm enjoying it a bit more.
The tone of Ahsoka seemed like a good tone. And if the tone is like Andor or somewhere in between, like or first couple of seasons...
The second season of... It sounds like the Ahsoka episode that she came in.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. But if it's the tone of it, because just with trailers, you're like, oh, this seems moody. Then you start watching it and you're like, what's that? But I'm fine with it. It's just, I'm very much... on a bit like the Marvel thing, there's suddenly now loads of Star Wars stuff, and the last 2 things are coming out have not excited me. Well, there's 3 new movies coming out.
Well, they're going to speed up Star Wars, but I think they're going to slow down, or maybe streamline Star Wars, because there was so much stuff that was meant to be happening with the New Republic and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That I think they're kind of going to scrap that, and sort of now they've sort of announced all this stuff because they're like, right, we're not going to do as many shows, not going to be as much content, but we are going to do still some stuff.
But one of the films is not I'm sure one of the films is like pre. New Republic.
So Skeleton Crew, is that one?
No, one of the movies.
Oh, The Acolyte.
No, not that one. No, because they're series.
Oh, right, okay,
There's 3 other movies. One's a Rey movie, and then one is Cowboy Hat Man, I think Dave Filoni.
Yeah.
And
Dave Filoni.
Logan guy. James.
Oh, yeah.
Is it him? I feel like it might be. He's
I
also
feel
doing
like
New
he
Indiana
got-
Jones now, so I'm not really confused.
Oh no, they did announce that they were going to do something with him, but that's way far off, I think.
Because he was originally going to do the Boba Fett movie before all that stuff happened.
Before all that stuff. was
Basically,
Boba Fett
loads of
being
Star Wars
awful.
stuff happening. I'm just a bit like...
Yeah.
Obviously, we're so late on doing all this. Last of the season, I enjoyed it.
The season
spoke
finale.
about that.
Are we not
It
talking
was-
about that? Talking about that.
We
We're
I
not
think like
talking
one
about
episode
it.
come out.
Oh,
and
right.
we had,
No,
it was two because they just started speaking about the bread. They'd explained that it was the bread.
Oh yeah, bread.
Or the thing. It
Turns out the bread thing. I was wrong about the bread.
it was fine.
Bread.
I'm looking forward to season 2. That's it.
I'm looking forward to the wait before season 2 happens.
Yeah, I think they could have done maybe one more episode because it did feel like there wasn't just an episode where it was just Joel and Ellie just doing some stuff, like no one else, just them surviving.
Yeah.
There wasn't that much. It was very much like we don't really like each
They
other.
did that a little bit between each of the big things that happened.
They could have
but
just
they
chucked
could have
out
done a bit
another
more of it.
episode because it was very much like I don't really like you. I'm grumpy.
And
Oh
then-
wait, there's cannibals. You're my daughter.
Yeah,
and
baby
then
girl.
end.
Yeah, and then yeah.
Whereas obviously in
They
the
were into
game you've
finale
got
bit.
10 hours of chatting and like growing.
Yeah.
Because my
I
friend.
think everyone else liked it. Like I think everyone who's
Well, my friend Mark
doesn't
Cameron's
like...
watching at the moment. He's got like 2 episodes left. And he's like, I'm really not enjoying this. But like
Oh.
me and Tom, who played the game, they were like, are we enjoying it because we know this? Cause
Oh, you see, no, I've spoken to loads of people who have
who
no
have
idea
no
that it's
idea.
a game.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, it's a fantastic show. You should really watch
Yeah.
it." And it's like,
I just
"Oh yeah,
don't know
we
how
played the
much
game.
it's, like,
you should
affected.
see what's going to happen in season 2."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, what? Really?"
Yeah, I saw your mum had put something on like Facebook.
Mum started watching. Yeah,
Yeah,
she
yeah,
likes
yeah,
it.
yeah.
She quite likes it.
She
She
has
needs
no
to watch
idea.
Andor. I've told her to watch Andor so many times. She watched like the first 2 episodes. She's like, "I don't really know anyone." I'm like,
That's the point.
"Yeah,
you don't need to know anybody.
anyone really." But yeah, she's going to get back into that.
Also, I saw John Wick 4.
Oh right, okay. How was John Wick 4?
Have you seen all the other John Wicks?
I've seen all of them.
All
yeah,
3 of them.
Parabellum.
Yeah, why is that one called Parabellum? None of the ones have other subtitles.
I don't
None of
know.
them do.
I don't
I
know.
wasn't the biggest fan of John Wick 2.
I wasn't a big fan of John Wick 3.
I didn't mind John Wick 3, but what
So
2
John
and
Wick-
3?
I actually think they've all sort of gone downhill slowly since.
See,
since
the last one. So what I found was because with 2 and 3, it pretty much happens. The second one ends.
Yeah, and the third one begins.
So yeah,
he's in
2
this little
starts.
place
Yeah,
running away.
and it's quite good because you're so tired watching because you're with him going through all these battles. You're
Yeah.
like, fucking hell, because it's literally the first 3 movies take place over like the same 2-week period or whatever.
Yeah.
This one is like 3 hours. So for the
Okay.
first hour, he's in Tokyo. Or in
Wait, so
Osaka.
how long ago? How long
It kind of just randomly
not
skips.
spoilers. Don't spoil it.
There's
for
no
me.
spoiler.
Or
It kind of
these
just
guys.
suddenly jumps ahead, like I don't know how long. Not-
Okay.
But he seems to be getting around quite fine.
Okay.
And then he goes to Osaka, and
I can't remember how 3 ended. Sorry. Just...
well, he got shot at the end off the building. Winston shoots him, and he
Oh,
falls
yeah.
off the whole side of the Continental, like hits all the things like, and then lands on the ground and starts running. So it's very much like the end of all the others, where he's trying to get away from all the
Okay.
assassins.
Okay.
But for some reason, this he's just like chilling. He goes to Osaka, and basically his acting's quite wooden. Obviously,
Is
Keanu
it?
Reeves.
It's Keanu Reeves.
And then one of the Japanese actors, like the main guy, he looks really familiar. I don't know who he is. Obviously, I got the impression that English wasn't his first language, and just the delivery was very wooden. And then Donnie Yen turns up, and he's actually a great laugh. He's probably the best character
Is
in
he?
it.
He's the main bad guy in it, isn't he?
Kind of. In my mind, he was the guy from Rogue One because he's just this blind sort of
Oh, is he
ninja
blind in
guy.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And he just does all these.
He does play blind very well, doesn't
He
he?
does all these cool tricks where this is not a spoiler. This is like very early. And there's a bit where he's going like this, and he's putting these little sticky things on the wall. And you're like, what the fuck are those in this kitchen? And then all these bad guys come in, or good guy, or whoever, people he's fighting. And then the little alarm bells, they're just like on people's front doors. So when people step near them, it's like so you can hear where they are.
Oh, okay,
There's
cool.
basically first hour though, it's fine, and I was like, the acting's not great. There's been some cool little tricks, but nothing amazing. And then basically he comes back from Japan, go to the toilet then because the film's like 3 hours, just pissed everywhere.
Just.
And then literally,
Just
he
don't
talks,
get up
yeah,
to go to the
he
toilet.
talks
Just
to
piss in your
Winston
seat.
at some place. I didn't hear what he said because I ran because I needed to toilet so bad because I had a panic.
Okay.
Ran back. The next
Fine.
2 hours is literally, it doesn't fucking stop. But the amount of clever ways it kills and the cameras and things it does is so intricate. You cannot be bored. It
Okay.
blows all the other ones out the water where you're just like, how is he kills like 300
But
people.
the first
easily.
hour was meh.
It was
But then
just
the rest of it's
fine.
good.
If you even missed the first hour, you were like, well, I still don't know what's going on. Everyone's trying to kill him.
Right.
There's this whole bit where the camera goes like Minority Report / Hotline Miami, where it's above him,
Okay,
through the rafters, and it's showing him between rooms. There's this whole thing where he's on this huge roundabout in France. What's that big roundabout in Paris? You know the one.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And there's just people being hit into cars, but
shit.
the fights go on for literally 2 hours.
Okay.
It doesn't stop,
Yeah.
and it's actually very, very good.
I've watched a couple of films this weekend. Shazam 2.
Ooh, I've heard bad.
Dreadful, yeah, just dreadful.
Dreadful.
Just really awful.
One
He's
was
awful.
fine.
One was good. I like
good.
one.
No,
You
it
can't
was
say
good.
one was bad.
Yeah.
One was a bit like Big, and I enjoyed it, and I was like, this is alright. 2 is absolute dog shit.
Yeah, all the stuff I've seen of it looked pretty.
Honestly, yeah,
just like-
so bad. Like Jason Schwartzman's character in it is just awful. He plays that kid, but he's just more arrogant in this one. Like, is that his name? Jason Schwartzman.
The kid,
yeah,
or his friend.
His man. No, the man. No, that the other one's like Seth.
The man, Shazam man.
Shazam man.
No,
Main
that's
Shazam.
fuck
Is
me.
his name not Jason
No,
Schwartzman?
I know. It's Zachary Quinto.
It's not Zachary Quinto.
Who's Zachary Quinto? Then?
It's,
Am I making up
it's
names?
Zachary Livy.
Well, who's Zachary Quinto?
Zachary Quinto is the guy who played Spock.
Oh, yeah.
And the guy in Heroes.
There's a lot of Zacharys.
There's a lot of
I thought I was
Zacharys.
just making
You
up
are
his
very
name.
right though, Zachary Livy. Why did I think it was Jason Schwartzman?
No, he's the little guy from Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
It
Isn't he?
is Zach Livy. Yeah, it is Zach Livy. Okay, cool. Right. Zach Livy's shit in it. I hate him. I really fucking hate him. Just don't watch it. The other one is this sort of like Amazon Prime Guy Ritchie shit that's just come out. I don't know if you've seen
That
it.
was a slug, sorry.
Have you seen the Amazon Prime Guy Ritchie shit? The Operation Fortune.
Gold.
Operation Fortune with Jason Statham and Aubrey Plaza.
No, I've seen the
Plaza
adverts
in
a
it.
few times.
And thinking it. It was more entertaining than the previous one that I just discussed, Shazam, which I watched the night before. But yeah, it was absolute shit as well. It was really crap.
God.
Yeah, I don't really watch
I've
it.
seen sort of things pop up. I'm trying to think what else I've been watching.
Yeah, I've watched it.
Oh, and I replayed the whole of Resident Evil 4. I haven't got the remake yet. I'm going to wait till it gets cheap. But the remake of Resident Evil 4 is like the best reviewed game of the year so far.
I know. I kind of really want to play.
I'll buy
I'm
the
play,
disc.
I'm going to play 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to be a while. So I'm going to play 1, 2, and 3.
It's Sasha. But yeah, I'm going to... Maybe. Yeah, I'm going to buy... Wait, have you ever played 1? I think you get it.
No.
I feel like you'll struggle. I replayed 1.
Hello!
Hello!
You look lovely. But when I first
It does
opened
look
the door,
nice.
I was like, oh no, there's a Nazi guard in the house.
Oh, yeah, it does look a bit Nazi guard.
That's
But
right.
I think it's kind of the the coat
I
as
think
well.
it's the way
Oh, yeah, sorry.
yeah, you were very like...
Well, what we watched...
Let's just go on to Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Are you excited about Indiana Jones and the Dial
I
of Destiny?
started watching while I had on at work in the background.
Razor Lassard.
Yeah, that's one of those films that I feel like I should know like the back of my hand, and there's so many times I've rewatched bits of it.
Oh, and you're like, oh.
I have no memory of it.
Yeah. No,
But it got me a little bit excited, but it's just the last one was so utterly terrible.
Yeah,
it's
I rewatched
really.
it.
I don't know. I watched it once in the cinema, and then sometimes it's been on little
I've
bits.
seen it. I've seen it twice. Once in the cinema, once very recently, and oh my god, it's really bad.
It's
not
not
like
meerkats,
there's still some really good bits in it.
groundhogs.
Yeah, that. Yeah, the
There's a
start.
lot of
Yeah,
groundhogs
yeah,
at the start.
yeah. To be honest, I think I was doing something. It was like a Sunday movie sort of situation, putting it on. But the it is bad. Though.
Why is the thing
the
so
whole last
magnetic
part of it's awful?
and then not magnetic the rest of the film?
oh yeah,
When
no,
they're
yeah.
throwing, and then the guns are all like coming out of their hands.
Yeah,
so magnetic.
I think maybe they've got some good lead line box or something around it. I don't have a
Did
clue.
they? I feel like it's.
I don't know, Joe. I'm just trying to explain and fix Steven Spielberg's issues. But
And
I
it's
am
George
more
Lucas,
excited
a lot
about
of
this
that
one.
was George Lucas.
Well, he's written by George Lucas.
Yeah,
right?
he wrote the fucking
Yeah, he
groundhogs
wrote all
into
of
it.
He wrote
Those fucking groundhogs repeatedly. I get the joke of it being the Paramount symbol. That's a fine joke.
Well, they did it with all of them, didn't they? Didn't they do it with the first one? Like Raiders was like
Yeah, but it wasn't a
Raiders.
groundhog. It was like a mountain.
No,
it was
was
a
a
real
mountain,
mountain.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's a great joke. But then
That's
the
a
groundhogs
great
the
joke,
groundhogs
Steve.
get poking out the ground. They're going looking and going. Oh,
Yeah,
they
it
had
was-
hats on.
yeah.
Probably, I don't know. It was just stupid. They're like
You
little
ain't
minions.
nothing but a ground,
Yeah.
and then that thing goes drives
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
No,
I like
yeah,
the bit
that-
on the motorbike. I like the bit with the greasers. I actually quite like that whole section.
Yeah, that was the start bit, wasn't it? With the with Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf. Wait, what were we just talking about? Are you excited about the Flash, Joe?
No.
You're not.
I
You're
was
not
listening
even
to this
see
whole
Michael
documentary
Keaton.
about Ezra Miller and all the stuff that's happened, and it
God,
just
you had to
seems
bring
like...
it down. This is going to be a Star Wars
No,
celebration.
I've been-
This is going to be the lounge celebration, and it's meant to be happy and lovely, but you're bringing it down. and now we're just talking
I
about
feel like
Kang
this-
as well.
Oh, does Jedi
Fallen Order.
Jedi Survivor?
Yeah.
I'll probably get that.
I'm excited about that one. I don't
He runs a
mind
bit
his hair.
weirdly. Have you seen
Yeah.
when he walks in the games? Like,
I don't want to be mean. I just really hate his face.
oh, the actor guy. I can't
Yeah,
remember,
not Cal Kestis.
Cal Kestis.
His name's Cal Kestis. No, he's like, what's his face now though, isn't he? He's a politician. Did he
I
go
think
into
he
politics?
did that and then he stopped. Then he went back to acting.
Oh, they always drag you back in, don't
Well, I think
they?
that Jedi Fallen Order made so much fucking money. That was like
Well,
the-
yeah, I mean, he could just do that. I mean,
and he's
how
going
hard
to
is
be
it
in a
just to be,
fucking
like,
show.
doing a bit of
He'll
makeup?
guarantee be in.
Sorry,
either
that's
Ahsoka.
so reductive, that, isn't it? Can't discuss
No,
any of
all
this.
this has been cut straight.
Yeah,
out.
we can't. It was Breeze' kid.
Anyway,
Do you
it
know
was
the guy?
Norris.
He's the guy who did. It wasn't Norris. It wasn't Norris. It was that guy that had the really sunken eyes that used to work in taxi rank.
Yeah, that's Norris.
No, it's not Norris. He used to work in
It's
the
night,
shop.
night shift.
But anyway, so I quite like the look of the Flash. To be honest with you, I know that's how we got.
I have
onto
this
everything
horrible
like that.
feeling, not horrible feeling, but imagine if that makes so much money that it's like, do you know what? Let's just keep fucking going. If it makes enough money, they'll go, we'll continue it. Let's bring back Batfleck and Keaton for some more movies.
Maybe, yeah, but I don't know. Hopefully not.
Keaton will be alright. I always wanted Keaton just to do the Dark Knight Returns, like years ago, just have him come back as grumpy Batman.
It seems like it's gonna be a bit more camp and a bit sillier. I don't know. I'm not really that bothered. I'm not going to go to cinema to see it. Films,
but on Friday, I'm going to go see the guy who did Weathering with You and Garden of Words and Your Name. So the new movie called like Suzume. The one with the magical door. I'm seeing it on Friday in Stockport.
It's Stockport like.
Yeah, I'm very
it's nice. That sounds nice.
So it's in Japanese but with subtitles. Because I didn't want to go if it was going to be like horrible dub or something.
I really want to go and see. Can you see if Shin Kamen Rider will be out? Because we need to.
If that's the kind of place it'd be, they do.
It would be, yeah. They'll also do. They'll put the trailer on it for it beforehand as well.
Yeah, maybe some cool
and
stuff.
be like, yeah, maybe they should watch Shin Kamen Rider.
Also,
because that's got quite good reviews.
Has it actually got reviews yet?
Yeah, it's been out in Japan for a while. Right, well, the next one we'll be talking about Toycon UK.
Yes.
Which is really cool, but we didn't get asked to do any of the promotional material for it. But I was a bit disappointed in that, because I was like, we're the Safubi guys!
Yeah, but it's fair, we've been a bit slow on, we need to pump out more
He
stuff.
does pump stuff out every week. He goes, what's up guys, it's Toy Talk Tuesday. You should watch the Resident Evil video though, it's actually really good.
Okay.
It's really good. It's
Is that his phrase? Is that his catchphrase?
What?
What's up guys, it's Toy Tuesday?
Yeah, I think he does do that. He goes, welcome to Slime Alliance as well. Slime Alliance. Slammons. Anyway,
okay, we'll write some
I don't want to.
catchphrases.
Yeah, we need to clearly write some catchphrases. Welcome doors.
Well, let's
The
open the
doors.
door.
Open the door to. No, we tried all this at the start. We didn't
the
look it up.
hinge, peephole.
Welcome to the hinge, into the hinge of
Yeah.
the world. Anyway, thank you
Anyway,
very
sorry
much
that
for
was
watching.
all thrown together, but we will do next one. I promise will be a collect/DesignerCon. Not Designer
Probably
Toycon.
Toycon. Fuck, I said
I
DesignerCon
know,
before.
yeah, you did. But I cut it all out. Anyway, it was Norris. Goodbye.